Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. Today I'm going to go do a little maker video, I guess. This is for the Annie's Creative Woman Kit of the Month Club, okay? Before we get started, I would like to say welcome new subscribers and welcome back subscribers. I'm happy to have you here with me in my maker shenanigans. I do like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. So you will see a little bit of all of that here on this channel. I do consider this a maker channel, so if you like to make stuff, you might like it here. So today this is a DIY for sure. Now, this is not the first kit I got with this club. I'm enjoying this club so far. So just let me say that. This is the second kit. These are some cute little flower market magnets. I just figured this would be easier to make on camera than the first kit I got, and I'll show you what I got. It was a kit to build this little birdhouse. It turned out really cute. It even has little flower windows on the side and a tiny birdhouse. As you can see, my building skills on this were not the best. It's a little higgledy-piggledy, but I think it turned out cute still. And I just didn't feel like this was something I could do on camera with the way my camera setup is. But I did do a blog post, so I'm going to direct you to that, so you can check out that if you would like. But this is the first kit I received from them. I'm not sure if this is the first one you always get, but this is the one I got first. Now, I will have a code down below for you, so you can get 50% off of your first kit. These are $19.95 a month plus shipping. Annie's is an affiliate of mine, but I purchased all of these myself. I like to purchase things before I tell people about them, so that I know what they're like. I really enjoyed what I'm receiving with this club so far for the price point. So this is, like I said, the second club. I have received the third one, which I'll show you what I received once I finish making these. I thought this would be much easier to make on camera than the birdhouse. So this comes with everything you need really for your kit to make these. Occasionally you'll have some, like the birdhouse, it didn't come with the glue. It did come with all the little nails and everything else and paint. Glue was really the only thing that I had to use to glue on the windows and stuff to the outside. So for this one, it says you'll also need, it'll always have an also need here. It just says a paper towel, paper plate, and scissors. And that's really to cut out the images with the scissors and the paint, because you're going to paint these little boards. So now they do give you this bit of sandpaper to sand the edges of these, because sometimes they have little rough spots when you get them, and that'll just make it easier when you paint. They just sent you some little white paint. So you would only paint one side of these really, because the back side will have the magnet stuck to it. These magnets come with a peel and stick adhesive on the back. There is a clear coat, and I think this is just to coat over after you put the little decals on, because these are rub-on decals. They're very cute. I love the colors on them. So these are going to be some substantial magnets. This wood is fairly thick, so let's just get started. I'll be fast forwarding through some of this because you don't want to see me talk through all of this, but I'm going to move some of this out of the way that I don't need yet. I'm going to just go ahead and get started, and I'll break when I need to talk about something, okay? We're going to go ahead and sand these edges. you'll see towards the end there, I found it easier to lay the sandpaper down and just rub the piece of wood on it to get those edges. So just a little tip there, that might make it easier for you. Now we need to paint, but I need to clean up my little surface for just a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've just laid these out on, these are actually little cardboard divider things that came in with some of these kits. So I've just kind of laid everything out so I can paint these. It is important to kind of go over these with a little towel to get the dust off. I'm trying to find the smoothest side as well. One side of these has a little bit of texture, where the paint on the smoother side. Let the back side, the rougher side, be for the magnet to stick on. So, alright. This did come with this little sponge applicator. Just a very generic, basic thing. And some paint. So, I'm actually gonna, all the instructions are in here for this. It'll show you how to, the paint has a little thing to poke a hole in the top of it in there. So really we're gonna paint this. We gotta let that dry, and then we're gonna it just says, it doesn't say, it just says paint the top of each block. So I guess if you want the wood showing, that'd be fine. So I'm gonna paint that and then let it dry, and then we will put all our decals on. So yeah, I'm pretty familiar with how that goes along. So I'm actually going to, I just poke that in there like that, opens it up. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put some on this first one and paint away. Alright, I've got everything painted. It does say you can put a second coat on it if you like. I kind of like the wood grain showing through a little bit. It's almost like a whitewashed effect. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll come back and put on the decals. Okay. Okay, it's time to put on some little decals. This is going to be fun to do. Though we have to rub them on with our little popsicle stick looking here. Sorry about that shadow that's from the device holding my camera. I've got to figure out how to get that off of here, but anyway, I'm going to, you're supposed to cut them out. I'm going to use my little cutter bee scissors. These are my favorite for papery cutting type things. They're very sharp. I've had these for a long time. I think they do still make them. I don't think they look exactly the same. So if I can find a link to them, I will put them down below. So I'm gonna start with this, the Earth Laughs in Flowers. I think that's really cool. And I'm gonna cut, just try to leave some space between it and the next design. That paper backing is, I'm gonna just take that off. That's not really attached. Let's get right down the center of this. You could certainly use a ruler and a rotary cutter, but I don't want to do all that. So this would be, move these over here to the side. You just kind of line this up on here. How cute is that? And then it does have a bit of tackiness to it, but I'm gonna stick these on here and get to rubbing. Yep. There we go. I did miss just some little tiny pieces. I don't think that makes it look bad. I think it's still really cute. I can't hardly tell that. So, as you can see, I kind of rubbed it all over and rubbed it in little places and then peeled it back to see, starting at the top and going down. And I find that works best when you're dealing with these little rub-on decals. So yeah, now I just need to do the rest of them. I think these are really cute. I'm liking these, because then once I get them all on, we'll be coating this with some of this clear coat here to help protect our decal. So, and I think I'm going to go ahead, well, no, I don't want that to be open while I'm rubbing all these other ones on. So here we go. All right, I've got all of my images scraped on. I have done put my clear coat on to protect it. It's just kind of a matte finish. It's a little, it's not super tacky, but now the next thing we need to do is just peel and stick all these magnets to the back of these. I really like how these turned out. I really love the saying on the back of them. Just get that smushed on there real good. Does this have a coating on it too? I don't know. They're such cute little sayings. And I think what I'm going to do with these, I have a bunch of old picture frames. I pick them up at flea markets and yard sales and thrift stores when I can find them at a good deal. I think it would be fun. Let's see, we got 3 of each size, so I would put 1 of each size. I can do 3 sets and make a little magnetic board with the frame to give for gifts this Christmas. So be looking for a video on me making a frame into a magnetic board. Oh, looks like I got a little stuff on the back of that. Yep, this is just peel and stick, peel and stick. I think that'll be really fun. I can utilize, I mean, I probably could keep some for myself, but honestly, I have enough magnets on my fridge. And my magnet board is actually, in here is actually an eraser board. Dry erase board as well, so I don't really have room to be keeping all of these on there, but yeah, these are gonna make some nice little gifts along with my frames. I really enjoyed doing this, rubbing on those little decals. Took some effort, got a little arm workout. That's just, there's nothing wrong with that. Just trying to make sure that I got all that on there. I had a couple of times, you can see, I'll show you. Let me get this last magnet on. There we go. On this one you can see how it's got little spaces in it. I had rubbed off most of it and it moved a little bit. It let loose and moved a little bit, and that's why I got those gaps in there. I think it looks fine still, but there are all my little magnets. I'm going to work on trying to get that shadow off of here. I don't know what I would do to get it off and still have it overhead, but yeah, there are all the magnets from this kit. I think these are super cute. I've got, alright, I had a little interruption from my hubs there, but I wanted to show you the kit that I got next. So I have received my third kit from this club. This is the third one from the Annie's Creative Woman kit of the month. We're gonna make these cute little hoops with this felt flowers and a little stitching on it. I think these are pretty neat. So we got a bunch of felt. We got 2 size hoops. We got a little image for the hello to trace, and then we got some thread here and even a little needle to do this with. So it looks like we got some embroidery thread and then some regular thread. That's probably to hold those flowers together once we make them. I'm looking forward to making that. I think that'll be really neat. So again, this is my third one. I'm really enjoying this little kit. It's got quite a variety of things to do. The past 2, I've done some painting, I've done some nailing, did a little bit of sanding, and now we're going to move to the fabric. So I'm liking this very much. I will have all my links down below for you to check out if you think this is something you might be interested in. I think it's so far I've been enjoying the kits I'm getting with this one. Again, I'll have a code down below you can use to get your first month for half off. It may be the birdhouse. A lot of times with these clubs, the first one is always the same, but I'm not completely sure. So just go check that out. They have lots and lots of kits to choose from. I've been trying them out, and this is one of my favorites so far. So y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all in the next video.